afternoon, Cancer. Welcome to Same Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Cancer, is at time of viewing this video, whether you're Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is focus only on those things that actually do and leave the rest for someone else who's watching the general reading as well. Now let's get started. Today we're going to use the Zodiac 108 deck to pull out 3 cards for clarifiers. Now these often have extra definitions, persons, places, dates, time, seasons, events, or even sometimes just answers to yes or no questions. So let's see what your 3 starting out is before we get into the actual general reading. And Cancer, happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. As well as we have a bodybuilder. A bodybuilder is about power, force, strength, determination, discipline, having that vigor, as well as domination, pushing forward, influence, having leverage or mastery on something, as well as just a resolve, intense resistance, self-improvement, or basic exercise. We'll find out as the reading goes on. We also have the hammock coming into play here for you, Cancer. Hammock's about having rest, relaxation, time off, taking a pause, kind of say suspension, sleep, supported, meditation, being inactive or recovery, finding relief, perhaps vacation time, waiting, suspended between 2 things, in limbo, or just self-actualization. All right, let's go ahead and grab this Graham Smith-Waite, the 1909 Circular Edition Original Tarot deck, and we are going to pull you 6 cards for the week ahead. So that'll be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, Cancer, 2 cards for the middle of the week, and 2 cards for the end of the week. And then we'll come back and actually clarify using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, tease some more detail out of these 6 cards. So let's go ahead. I'm just shuffling these up a little better. You'll probably note sometimes I'm looking away, or it's sometimes hard to read some of the wording on cards at times. I do have a brighter LED light above my camera in this recording, trying to offset. I've been having some flickering issues in my recordings, and I think it's the backlighting of the windows behind me when I do these daytime recordings. So I'm trying to brighten up the front a little bit more, and hopefully we won't have that autofocus going in and out. All right, so 6 cards. Like I said, 2 cards for the beginning week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 for the end. In the beginning of the week here, Cancer, we got the 8 of Cups as well as we got a King of Cups coming out. So the 8 of Cups, this is about journeying forth, walking away, time to follow your path and search of something. Usually for the completion. You have 8 cups here, and they're really nice looking cups, but you're ready to journey forth. You're seeking the other 2 cups for that completion, the end of the cycle, the end of the completion, but you have to journey forth sometimes. And you are right here, King of Cups. That's total Cancer right there. Look at that. Staying calm, amongst the chaos, making decisions based compassionately, understanding of others, having empathy, but realizing, you can stay calm. You can calm everyone else. You can be that leader. Just establishing, making decisions. But one of those decisions is just you want that completion. You want that whole blended family feeling, that unicorns and rainbow aspect coming out here. So let's move on to the middle of the week, where you actually are standing firm. You're standing your ground against others' opinions and beliefs on a subject, but at the same time, you're still feeling a little undecided here, Cancer, because you're worried you're going to make the wrong decision. So you're kind of second guessing yourself, and sometimes that happens when you got a lot more choices, or you're uncertain if you're just deluding yourself, or it's fantasy illusion. Compared to, is this a real for sure thing? So coming into the end of the week now, we have you making that decision. Look at that. You're like, well, let's leave emotions out of it. I'm going to blindfold myself to this ocean of emotion, which, is not really that practical. Even though you're thinking you're going to be making a decision from a logic, practical standpoint, look at you got your heart all crossed off there, Cancer. Yeah, that's not very practical at all, especially for Cancer. You're all about compassion, understanding, emotions, affection. Uh, you can't, it is, if you remove the emotions and make a decision, it's kind of off balance and it doesn't help your heart any there either. So you can manifest everything. You have all the resources and tools. So rip off that blindfold, make a decision using your heart, use that positivity, and like attracts like, manifest your dreams. You want that complete blending, that 10 of cups, that unicorn of rainbows, manifest it, Cancer. And you can do it by the end of the week. Pull yourself all together here at the end of the week. You'll find that strength, build yourself up, stand firm on what you want, your beliefs, your ideals, but you got to stay positive. And like a magnet, you're going to just simply attract your desires, your wants to you, and just make it happen. So let's go ahead, Cancer. So far, I'm liking this reading, especially since it's saying it's happening soon as well. Yeah, I'm liking this. You're finding time, meditate, contemplate, really know what you want, make that decision. It still can be practical, logical decision, facing reality and facts, but don't leave your heart out of that decision, and manifest what you want. Now, start with that Eight of Cups. Let's get some more clarity here. Well, look at that, Cancer. We have a Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, as well as that Seven of Cups right there. Now, the Seven of Cups, like I said, this is about being, maybe you were in a past relationship and you've walked away from it, Cancer, and you're a little confused because of the options out there. There may be dual options. You got this Queen of Pentacles energy coming out. You got an Emperor coming out here. The Queen of Pentacles, that's that down to earth, feminine nature of being loyal, dependable, stable, as well as, the apprentice to an empress coming out here. So this individual is natal, or in their natal chart, could have the qualities of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out here. A more mature individual who's actually getting ready to go up to an Empress. And then you have the Emperor here. That's Emperor masculine. That's a well balanced coming out here. So definitely there could be an Emperor. You could be the Emperor, or another that you're seeking is Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who's definitely the boss, entrepreneur, the leader, able to make things happen, is not just focused on a single kingdom like a king or queen. This is an emperor. He's got 4 kingdoms he's taking care of, and he's delegating out to the kings and queens to rule the kingdoms, but he's the big boss. He's the leader. He's the one. He's just snapping, making those decisions. He's got the wisdom and experience of all 4 queens, divine masculine. So you got a pre-empress, Queen of Pentacles here, the Emperor coming out, as well as, once again, that confusion, not sure what is illusion, what is reality. So definitely pulling it out that you either are searching for your Emperor here, or you're walking away from one, Cancer. All right, now we do have that King of Cups energy, and like I said, this is completely your energy. Let's clarify that for you, though. Yeah, communications, taking your time. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest ones about taking your time. So the messages, they may be going back and forth real fast, but this is all talk, and this action's a lot slower progression. It's ensuring that you got a sure footing, it's stable foundation before you move forward. And there's that Queen of Swords energy. You're definitely tapping into that feminine nature, and maybe being a little critical, but you're like, I'm gonna cut the BS out of my life. I'm gonna take my time. I got all this communication going on. I'm gonna take my time, and let me cut the BS out of my life before proceeding forward, is what I'm getting here. And at the same time, though, you're staying calm. You're not getting extremely anxious. You're standing firm, in your own opinions and belief of your own time. And there's time and place for everything. And yeah, the wheel of fortune is turning, and the karmic cycle here is reversing. So if things may have been kind of crazy, they're not gonna, you're gonna have a little bit lighter momentum going forward, as well as maybe more abundance coming in. You got good news coming in. The Page of Wands, there's a beginning information and messages coming towards you about something that's inspiring, motivational, good message, as well as we have the Six of Pentacles. And like I said, you got the Wheel of Fortune turning here. Depending on where you are, this generosity, either you're gaining more abundance and you're being more generous with others, or you're more on the charitable side of it, being more gracious and receiving that generosity from others. But that is all dependent on where you were when this Wheel of Fortune is turning in your life individually. Each one of you are going to be a little bit different there, Cancer, as you're going through that cycle. Now, we had that Seven of Cups down here as well. And like I said, that is the confusion. Worried you're going to make the wrong choice, not wanting to fall for a delusion or fantasy, but really wanting to choose reality. And there it is, using that King of Swords energy. King of Swords energy, being practical, logical, making decisions based on facts, doing your due diligence, researching, because you are confused. So you're taking your time. You really want to make a clear decision based on practical logistics. Now, you don't care that it takes time. You're dedicated. You're committed. You're planting a seed. You know what you want, and you know how to tend to it and nurture it to ensure that it's a stable foundation or a root ball that is going to grow a healthy, sturdy stem to withstand chaos and endure for time. You are reflective of childhood memories, going back in the past, and your understanding of what you want and how you want to manifest things is similar to past memories in the past. And perhaps you're reflecting upon them as you're tending to the seed you planted. But it is, looking and reflecting upon all that information will help you make the choice that is needed, and help alleviate some of that confusion and undecision you're facing. And here you are with that decision that needs to be made, and it is a need to be made. If you don't make it, well, that's when towers come in and kind of disrupt things to make the decision for you. I dare say, once again, you're Cancer. Tear off that blindfold. Do not make this decision only on logic and practicality. I know that you're doing it because you want to protect your heart. You've been hurt, Cancer, but you need to let your emotions flow. You are the King of Cups through and through here, a leader in that, and you have a divine cup being offered to you. And if you leave that blindfold on, you're not really going to recognize it. You're going to ignore it. You're so focused over here on these other three cups that maybe weren't filled up all the way, were not abundant. Don't be disappointed. Just because you were disappointed in the past does not mean that this divine cup being proffered to you is going to be a disappointment. You apparently have suffered in the past. You've gone through a transformation, though. Look at this. This is a painful picture to look upon, the Ten of Swords, but it's a completion of a cycle, leaving the old and rising as a new, sort of like I've always referenced the caterpillar becoming the butterfly, different perspectives evolving from the different experience, but also different perspectives, one from the ground looking up, the other from the sky looking down. Now, here is meditation, contemplation. You need to rest, you need to relax, take some time, rest, meditate, contemplate. Really open up your chakras, gain that mental clarity that's needed in decision making. Gain that, open your throat chakra so that you can communicate clearly to others what you decide, as well as keep your heart chakra wide open. By opening up your heart chakra, you're able to feel clearly, and you'll discover there's a new thought, ideal, or truth, the answer perhaps to your solution to your decision is right under your nose the whole time. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, why did I not see that? Well, that's because you were so frantic and you needed to rest. You needed to relax. Now, making that decision, it's time to manifest what you want. And let's clarify that Magician there for you. Yeah, look at that. King of Wands energy coming out there. Now, the King of Wands, this is attractive, masculine, charming, charismatic, passionate. There's as well as just creative, inspiring, motivational individual. This is a king that leads by example. I mean, he's just so charismatic, he's charming, he's doing things creatively and resolving problems from a creative aspect. I mean, he can definitely make decisions and find creative solutions, and that's what you're looking to manifest. You're being patient. Now, you notice the Two of Cups the angel has is you want to equal balancing out. So you're trying to find someone you can balance the chemistry between you. The alchemy is balanced and flowing, and emotions are equalized between you, as well as someone you can actually maybe test, dive a little deeper emotionally with them, be able to share more from your deeper depths of emotions. So you're definitely looking for that. You're still a little uncertain. You don't want any illusion. You don't want any fantasy. But the thing is, when you're manifesting, do not get distracted by the shadows in the night, so to speak. Don't be distracted by assumptions or presumptions in the dark because they're usually false. They're not right. They're negative. They're gossip. They're rumors. Focus in on that narrow pathway, and it will lead you all the way back into the hills and past this distractions that are happening there. Manifest the positive like a magnet, like I said, like attracts like. So think positively, leave your uncertainties in the night. Focus in on that path forward, that positive path that you want to go forward on, and attract this King of Wands into your world, and that's going to balance things out for you with those Two of Cups there, completing that eight of Cups we had at the beginning of the week. So take that as it resonates for you. I do hope it is resonating for you. If it is, Cancer, hit that like button down below, or if you care to share in the comments, I'd enjoy reading that as well. Or if you're just being entertained by the reading so far, go ahead and let me know in the comments. We're going to move on to the oracles now, and kind of wrap up this whole reading and pull it all together for you too through the oracle cards. Now, if you're new here, I might as well get this out as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe tab down below and that notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you for free next time I upload another video, and you won't miss out on any of these. All right, Cancer, let's move on to the Eumenides deck. Now, this is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck. It often adds extra affirmation for you to meditate and contemplate on. And yours today is passion. Cancer, it is I harness my power, allowing my passion to express in new endeavors and new opportunities. Indeed. Now, you'll notice sometimes I'm sitting here trying to lean down and write because that LED is extremely bright. Offsetting it, it's very, very bright, so things are a little bit in shadows for me. Now let's move on to the Chinese Five Elements Oracle deck here. We're going to pull you one card, Cancer, and I'm just going to read the message from heaven and the message from earth today. So let's get you one card, and your card today is the Fire Dragon. Cancer, this is co-create with the universe. Alrighty, so let's get the guidebook here, and that is number 53. Let me pull that up and we'll get that reading. And I don't believe, if you are into numbers, I forgot to say the numbers on those Zodiac 108 deck. The numbers that were on there is 664. 664. If you go onto Google in that little search engine, Cancer, after the reading, type in angel number 664, you're going to get an additional angelic message for the week ahead, too. All right, now moving on to this Fire Dragon. The message from heaven for you is keep stoking your inner fire by following your path of joy. Cancer, celebrate the joy of others to tune in to their joy frequency. As well as the message from Earth for you today, Cancer, is the dragon can see above and beyond. Honor all the forces of the universe, Cancer, including the hidden and sometimes intangibles. All right, we'll put that over here where that moon card was. Now we're going to the Moonology deck, and this one I am actually going to read the whole full text from the Moonology book. And the reasoning is it does offer additional alternative meanings, and I really want to ensure each and every one of you has something to meditate and contemplate on after this reading. All right, so let's grab you one card here. Just one. Thank you. Cancer, yours is you're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon. All right, the gibbous moon. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Now, obviously, oops, I went too fast there. There we go. Gibbous moon. Here we go, Cancer. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? Now, Cancer, pulling this card at any time of the month actually suggests that the situation you are asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak even. But this isn't an ending card, Cancer. Oh, it's not a neat yes or no answer either. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may be needed and, actually required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right path, which is hopefully reassuring for you at this moment, Cancer. So, however, there's also a sense that a situation is a bit tense. So, don't push too hard, Cancer. One false move and, well, the whole thing could blow. Kind of like that tower moment, huh? Now, that's not meant to scare you, though. It's just to let you know there is a fuse attached to a certain situation. So be careful if you actually choose to light that one. So now to attune to this moon card, Cancer, I know that I'm on the right track. Well, that's an easy one. I know I'm on the right track. Just believe in it. Focus on it. You are. Now, additional meanings for this card, Cancer. Now is a good time to review your plans as well as keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project as well as you need to get back into good health habits like taking time out, resting, meditating, contemplating. Alrighty, or exercising. We've seen that on that bodybuilder card as well. All right, Cancer. I do hope something resonated for you this week. We'll catch you next time. Bye.